Conversations with Carissa. Today's segment is about how we bake chocolate chip cookies. I have here my granddaughter Asia. Say hi, Asia.
Hello, everybody.
Tell them how old you are.
I'm 8 years old and my birthday passed.
All right. Okay, so we had to do the introduction to this video over because when we were filming, prepping and putting the ingredients together, one piece of it was missing. It didn't record. So we had to come back to you guys and explain to you what we were doing. So Asia, you want to help me explain to everybody what we were doing with our cookies?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so first, before you start to explain, this is what this is what we were doing. Asia had her section and I had my section. We were together, but she used the mixer and I did it manually in mixing the ingredients together. So I wanted to show you from two different angles. When you don't have a mixer, you still can accomplish the same goals when you're baking anything. When you're baking anything, okay? So that's what's missing. Then I also talked about the different types of sugar we were using. I don't use white sugar. I use cane sugar because it's better for you. So I had explained to her the different types. One you will see that looks like it was poured out like a little cup on a plate. Now that was both of them were cane sugar, but that was what, Asia?
Cane sugar. Yeah,
it was the pure sugar. So we had the pure sugar and then we had the raw sugar. So what you're gonna see on the plate is the raw sugar, is the pure sugar, and then what you see in the cup is going to be the raw cane sugar, but both of them are cane sugar. Okay? Anything else you want to add to it before we get into showing them what we did, what was the next step?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what else? What was that next step that you saw?
I don't remember.
Okay, so this is what we did. What did we use to make the cookies?
We used baking soda and
salt
and 2 eggs. One was hers and one was.
We both had 2 eggs each.
Yes.
And what else?
And then she had nuts, but I don't love nuts anymore.
We had chocolate chips, and then we had what else?
Then
we had the main ingredients to make the batter, the dough. We had flour. We had flour, and then we had our 2 types of sugar.
Yeah.
And then we had what? What was that long stick?
The thing that you roll on the dough.
No, that goes into the batter.
Yeah.
We mixed the sugar and the eggs and what else we mixed together. But we mixed the sugar and another ingredient first.
I forgot.
It was butter.
Butter. I had 2.
2, right. We both had 2 sticks of butter. How many sticks of butter did we have?
2.
2 each, right?
2 each.
Okay, so we had 2 each. So that's what we did. We went over the ingredients and then we went over the tools we used. You remember the tools we used?
Yes.
What did we use?
She used a cookie scooper.
Yes.
And she used a smasher thing.
Yes.
And
which was it's called I call it a potato smasher.
Potato smasher.
Yeah, that's what I call it. And what else did we use?
Oh, I forgot.
Remember I told them about the scoop, the little measuring table scoop. Now I did talk about that already, so you'll see that. So what you're gonna see after you see this introduction is us mixing up all of the dry ingredients, because we had already put the dry ingredients in there. Okay, so here we go. Stay tuned. Anything else, Asia?
Oh yes.
What else?
How did the dough transform so fast It's like magic.
They're gonna see that. She said, how did the dough transform? It was like magic. So we want you all to stay tuned and you'll see the magic that Asia is talking about, you guys. All right?
Bye.
So see you later.
See you later.
Okay. Give me 5. Bam. I'm going to stir up. I'd already put mine in, you guys. We're going to stir it up really well. Okay? All right, girl. All right. You're doing a good job. Doing a real good job. Okay? Okay. All right. So we're done with
Vibration.
vibration, right? Okay, so we're done with our whisk. We won't need those again. So we're going to set aside our dry ingredients, okay? Because we're going to put these in a little later. Okay, so we're going to put that aside. I'll put mine aside. So now we're going to add our butter.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I want to do it, please.
Yeah, you're going to do your side and I'm going to do my side.
Okay.
But I'm going to do my side where I have to cut mine up really good, and all you have to do is just put yours in there. So you open it up and just put your butter in there. So while Asia is opening up her butter, I'm going to open. You put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all open.
It's okay. It's all right. Put mine in here. I'm going to mash it up. All right. So now we're going to pour this down.
Pour it down.
Okay, so really we want to bring our butter all the way in there, get it all in there, so we can make sure we, here, just use this to wipe your hands if you need to. Okay,
Okay.
all right. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on a 1, a 2. Look at that. Girl, you're gonna be finished yours before I'm finished with mine. So I'm going to use my little tool here. They call it a potato masher or whatever. So I'm mashing mine up because I have to do mine. I only have one mixer, you guys, so I have to do mine this way. So what we're gonna do, Asia, we want that to be mixed up really, really, really well, okay?
Okay.
So I need you to look at it and make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. Look at it. Is it doing what it's supposed to do, Miss Lady?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna mix mine up. Mix it up really good. Woo, this is hard, y'all, but that's all right. If you don't have a mixer, you still can do it. You still can do it. Right, Asia?
Right.
That's right. Okay. So that looks good, Asia. So now what we want to do, Asia, is you want to add your sugar in yours, okay? You want to go ahead and add your sugar. So I'm going to turn it down on the side, turn it off all the way down. We're gonna pull this up, and we're gonna add your what? What's the name of this sugar?
Sugar.
What kind?
I always forget stuff.
Okay, so it's cane sugar.
Cane sugar.
Cane sugar, okay. So you wanna pour your cane sugar into that. There you go. We're gonna mix this up in here real well. This one first. Mix it up real good. And while that is mixing, you're looking at mine. You see what I got to do with mine? But it's all right. We're going to get it up. It's going to work, girl. Look. It's going to work. It's going to work. So I'm going to put mine in, and I'm going to mash mine in here as well.
It smells so good.
Yes, it does.
Smell like cookies.
And you know what we need to add to?
Yeah.
We got to get our vanilla flavor, girl. Don't tell your mom. We'll get our vanilla flavor. All right. All right.
It looks good.
It looks good? All right.
Yours looks gooder than mine.
It looks better? It does? How is that? It's the same ingredients. It's just being made differently. I'm having to do mine manually where you're able to use the mixer. Yep. Okay, here we go. All right. So we got that out. And I'm just going to continue to mix it in real good, okay? Mix it in real good.
Mine's not done.
Well, you know what we got to do? We got to get yours from the side of the bowl. See, I don't have mine on the side of the bowl. That's because I'm doing mine manually. And really, sometimes manually is much better than using the thing. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to get yours from the side. So I'm going to let you get yours from the side. We're going to get it off of that. Move this around. And then you want to get your sugar from the side like that. I'm going to let you do that. Get your sugar from the side. You want all your sugar to be in the middle, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, it's hard work.
I know. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's good. Okay. Okay. I know. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is add our what? This is our raw sugar. This is our raw cane sugar.
Raw cane sugar.
Okay. And then we mix it up together. Mix that up. I'm gonna add mine. Mix mine together.
Looks like little pieces.
Yep. It is. Okay. Right. All right. All right. How's mine looking, Asia?
Very.
Looking very good.
Oh yeah.
Yours looking pretty good too. Okay. Now, okay, yours looks really good, Asia. So now what we're gonna do is what?
We're gonna add our 2 eggs together.
And we're gonna
put it in mine, and then I'm gonna put.
You're gonna put yours
in the
mixer,
and she's gonna put hers in the bowl.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you add yours in there. And then I'm gonna add mine in here. Okay? Gonna pour it in there. All the way in. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. All right. So now we're gonna mix it up again. So I'm gonna mix it up a little slower.
Looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like dough.
Yeah, it looks like dough.
Oh, so you don't need. Also, that's how you make dough.
Mm-hmm. That's how you make. That's one way. Well, this is one way.
Look, the other parts are not even doing it right.
Well, so what I'm gonna do is we're going to see that? Yours gonna look like that too. All right, y'all. This is how mine is looking. Yours gonna look just like this. Come on. So now what you have to do is you have to pull it in. And then yours is gonna start looking like that as well. Okay? There you go. There you go. Now look at yours.
These three look like yours.
Yes, it is. I'm getting a workout, you guys. That's all right. We didn't work out today, right, Asia?
No.
We didn't work out, so we're getting our workout in now. Okay. So the next thing is I've got to get I'm going to use almond flavoring because I love all almond flavoring as well. So I'm going to put almond flavoring in yours as well. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of almond flavor. So I'm going to give you wet this so you can wipe your hands, okay? So I want you to wipe your hands, okay? Because we want to be clean in this kitchen. That's what I'm trying to teach her, how to be clean and while she's cooking. Okay, wipe your hands real good and pull your sleeves back. Okay. All right, so we're going to put 1 teaspoon of almond flavor. So let me tell you what this is. This is 1 tablespoon. This is 1 teaspoon. This is a half of teaspoon. And this is a 1/4 of teaspoon. Okay? So we're going to put how many? What spoon we're gonna put of flavoring? And which one is this? That's the 1 teaspoon. It's a teaspoon. Okay, so we're gonna put 1 teaspoon in our batter, in our wet ingredients. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I want you to carefully put that in, okay? I know it smells really good. Okay? All right. Okay, so now we're going to mix it up again. And then I am going to put 1 teaspoon of almond flavor in there. And then I'm going to mix mine. Okay?
Hard work.
It's not. It's fun work.
Well, it's
Fun work. Okay. I'm the one that's doing the laboring right now. But it's okay, you guys. It's okay. It's okay. Because look what we've accomplished. The same thing the mixer accomplished. Same thing.
Smells so good.
Yes, it does. It smells really good. You like that almond flavor?
Yeah.
Flavoring? Okay, so what we got to do with yours is that we got to get it from the sides, okay? So we want to make sure that all of our wet ingredients is blended very well. And then after we get finished blending our wet ingredients together, what are we going to do next?
Put the stuff inside the flour.
We're going to put the flour inside of the wet ingredients. Okay, so tell everybody there, tell everybody on the camera what we're gonna do with this flour.
We're gonna put the flour inside inside the mixer.
Okay, and then we're gonna add it 1 cup at a time. Okay.
Oh yes.
All right, all right, Asia. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're ready, Asia. We're ready to add. I want to take a little bit more of this. I like to make sure I get everything in here that's supposed to be in here. Yeah, I know. I don't know if this was a good idea to use this because it's all in the little cracks of this little masher. So that's all my butter right there. I want all of it. Okay. All right, so we're almost done with mixing our wet ingredients together, okay? Okay, we're almost done. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this off. We're going to get rid of some of this stuff over here, right? So that we can have some room. We can have us some room now. Okay. Okay, you can put that in the trash. I'm trying to teach Asia how to be a really good cook, so when she get older, she can come back and cook for me. Cook for me and her papa rather. Come on. Okay, so here's our wet ingredients, our dry ingredients. Okay. Okay. So we're going to take a cup like that. Here you go. And then you want to go ahead and put 1 cup inside your mixer. And I am going to put 1 cup.
All of it?
All of it. Okay. Okay. So we're going to pull it down. And we're going to start it up. I'm going to go ahead and stir mine.
Then we're gonna like roll the dough into.
In a few, we get all of our wet ingredients and dry ingredients blended in very well.
And then we're gonna roll it into a cookie shape.
Well, we're gonna cut it out. I'm gonna do. We're gonna tell them a little later when we get finished this. That's gonna be the next step. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That looks like peanut butter.
I know. Okay, this is how it looks with 1 cup of flour. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do with you, Asia, is that we're going to have to, get this again. We're gonna have to move yours in some, which is cool. It's okay.
Looks like.
So I say to you guys that manual is even better. You don't need a mixer always to mix up stuff. You can do it with your hand. And a lot of times your hands is much better. Okay. So what we have to do with yours is get it from the sides again. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do, Asia, is that we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of it. So you want to pour? Is it easier for you to pour it using this, or you want to scoop it out?
Scoop it out.
Okay, so we'll scoop it out. And then you can pour that in there, all the way in. Okay? All right, so after this blends up really good, Asia, it's time to pour in the what?
Oh!
What we're gonna pour in?
The chocolate Reese's.
No, it's the chocolate morsels.
Chocolate morsels.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yours should be ready.
Smells like cookies.
Yes, it does. Okay, so now I'm gonna let you pour all your morsels in there, okay?
Oh, it's hard. I got it.
All right.
Oh my goodness. I hope I don't get chopped.
We won't. We're gonna do it really slow. See that?
Oh, it's not getting chopped. Good. It goes fast. It doesn't get chopped.
So what we added was 1.5 cup of morsels, chocolate morsels. All right, you excited? Okay. What you thinking about? You thinking about eating these cookies? Okay. All right. All right, you guys, I want you to see. All right. So, Asia, you ready, girl? All right. Okay, so I want to show you how mixing by hand and mixing by mixer work. See, I have to brush it down on the sides. Make sure we got everything in there right. Okay, Asia, do you think you can hold yours out towards everybody?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I want you to, okay, get on the second level. Yeah, go ahead and get on the second so you can get a grip. And so I'm gonna do mine. Okay, all right, so this is the hand mixing, manual hand, not a hand mixer, as you can see. And then that's how Asia's look mixed up in the mixer. Okay, so what's the next step now?
The next step is to like.
Make the cookies.
Make the cookies.
We done now. We just need to cut them on out. If you're gonna cut yours out, we're gonna roll it out, cut it out. And then for you,
Roll it out.
now, I've never rolled mine out. I've always used the cookie dough scoop. I've always used that. So we're gonna try something a little bit different because she wants to cut her cookies out. We're ready to cut out our cookies. Okay, so we're ready. So now what Asia is gonna do, because she says she wants to roll her dough. She wants to be able to roll it and she wants to cut her dough out. I am going to use my cookie scooper.
Yeah.
Did I say that right, Asia?
Yes.
My cookie
scooper.
scoop. Yeah,
Scoop.
I said that right. I said it right. Okay, I'm gonna use my cookie scoop. That's funny. I know, Asia. I know. So for those that don't have a rolling pin or a cookie scoop, you can use your 1 tablespoon measuring spoon. You can use this instead of, or you can just use a spoon in general if you don't have a measuring spoon. But I want you all to get your tubes for baking. I really do. I want you to get your tubes for baking. So, but what you can do, since you won't have a release here, you can spray here inside with some pan or what have you, and just scoop it up and it will fall right off onto the pan. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first we're gonna sprinkle, Asia, we're gonna sprinkle some flour on our countertop because you said you want to roll yours. And then we want to kind of spread it out because we don't want your dough. Okay, you can go ahead and do that. You can spread it on now, girl. Give it some love. Give it some love. Okay. So now that we spread it out, we're just gonna take a little out at a time because we're not gonna make a lot of cookies. We're just gonna take some at a time because we want Papa
To taste.
We want him to taste yours and we want him to taste mine too. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna put, and then you can make mommy some too. Okay? So we're going to use, let me get mine. Okay. So we're gonna kind of pour, kind of take it on off the little, it's not a spoon, spatula. We're gonna take it off the spatula. Okay? And then, okay, so what we'll do is you want to kind of scoop it up like that. Make sure you got your hands with some flour on it because you don't want the cookie dough. We don't want, wait a minute. See, that's what we didn't want. See what she did, you guys? And see, had she coated her hands with the flour, this wouldn't be happening, you guys. It wouldn't be happening. But it's okay, she's learning. The only way she's gonna learn is by trial and error at times. But most of the times we don't want it to be trial and error. We want her to already have the instructions so that she won't have to experience everything, not, kind of bad experiences or what have you. But there are also learning lessons as well. So what you wanna do, see how I did that and I got the flour on it? You see how easy it is to kind of play around with it? Okay, all right.
Oh, it's dough.
Okay, so we want to put a little bit more flour on the countertop, okay? Let's put a little bit more flour on the countertop. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
It's fun.
It's fun, I know it is. I know you like this, girl. You having a ball with this, ain't you? Okay, so now we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna leave it like that, okay? Okay. So what we're gonna do with yours, Asia, we're going to get your cutting utensils. Okay, so we got several different sizes for our cookie dough cutter. Okay, so Asia, we know this is gonna be too big, okay? That's a too big, that cookie's gonna be too big. We want to size it down because it's gonna spread out anyway once it's cooked, okay? It's gonna spread out anyway. So, do you want this size cookie? Or do you want this size? Or do you want this size? Which size cookie? Because it's gonna spread out automatically.
This size.
You want this size cookie? Okay,
Never
so
mind,
you want this size cookie? Okay, great. So we're gonna have this size cookie. Okay.
I want to do it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, so now we gotta roll our dough out. So you're gonna take it and you're gonna roll it out, but you're gonna put some pressure on it, okay? So you do that. Okay, slow, no fast. You don't wanna do it fast. Roll it out. Got it? You can add a little bit more pressure to it because you wanna spread it out. There we go. So now you got a little to work with. So what we have now is our cooking pan, and you can get this at any local, like a Walmart or something like that, and I'm not sure if you can get it at your grocery store, but any place that sells cooking utensils, you will find a cooking sheet. And you also want some parchment paper. Now, it's not necessarily mean that you need to use the parchment paper all the time. You can always put it on your cooking sheet, but I like to put it on parchment paper because it will slide off the paper real smooth. But if you're using a pan such as this, I always like to coat it down with a little bit, like a Pam or something like that. Just coat it down a little bit. Okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Asia, you can go ahead and start cutting the cookies out. We're gonna cut it in and turn, okay?
Oh.
You wanna cut it in and turn, okay? That's what you wanna do.
Okay.
So now that you cut it in and turn, we need to put the cookies on the cooking pan.
Oh no.
Okay, so
We can't do
you can't do it. So because it's a little bit sticky, I'm gonna pick it up for you and I'll put it over in the pan. Now, if you cut this end over here, gonna cut it out and turn. There you go. Now you can pick it up and put it on there. Got it? Got it?
Yeah.
All right, okay, do the other one. And as Asia is cutting hers out and putting it on the pan, I am going to use my scoop.
This is will.
Go ahead and put it on there because it's gonna slide off. Put it on there. There you go. So I'm gonna use my scoop and I'm gonna put mine over here.
It's half.
Okay?
I'll just.
Okay, so what you do here, I'm gonna help you out because we don't want this video to be so long. So we're gonna speed it up a little bit, okay? So we wanna make sure we roll it up like regular dough, you guys. And then we want to roll it out. Roll it out that way. Roll it out this way. Okay? And then you also want to coat this too, because that's going to help keep it from sticking on your rolling pin. And you're going to roll it out that way, and you're going to roll it this way. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. I hope you can. And so now, Asia, you can just go ahead and use your cookie cutter and just cut it. And while you're cutting yours, I'm just going to put my cookies on. Go. Woo, girl, go on with your bad self.
Look like ice cream.
I know, cause it's a cookie dough scooper.
Mine is almost done.
Okay, so you want to put this over here because that's too close to the edge. You want to spread it out a little bit and cut. Okay, so for those that I told you can use a spoon or a 1 tablespoon scoop, it's about almost the same size scoop as the cookie scooper. Okay, so this is how it look. I hope you can see it. And it just comes right on out. Okay. Do it one more time.
Mine.
Comes
This
right on
one
out.
is fat.
Okay.
I
So
know.
let me help Asia out right quick, y'all. Okay, so we need to add a little bit more flour on here, and we need to kind of, there we go. And then we need to kind of do it like this, okay? So I'm gonna roll it out. I'm gonna roll it out for you. And then you can just cut it, okay? You can just cut it, okay? All right, you can cut. Okay. Okay, you can put that over there.
This is gonna be the goodest cookie. Holy.
Ooh, be careful. Okay, so let's clean this off so everybody can see how these cookies are looking. Cause I don't know if y'all able to see these good looking cookies, y'all. You think they can see it, Asia?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, so now that we got our counter back in order, so these are how the cookies are looking. Okay? Our cookies are looking like this, but what I'm gonna do is, as I told you all before, I like to add little nuts to mine. So I'm gonna add a little nuts on top of my cookies. Yes, I'm not gonna put none on yours, honey. I ain't gonna put none on yours, and I'm not gonna put none on Papa's.
He don't love nuts.
He can't eat certain nuts.
Ah.
Yes, and the walnuts, I'm using walnuts, you guys.
I'm gonna
Is
wash
one
my
of them.
hands real quick.
Okay, while Asia is getting all cleaned up, I hope you guys have enjoyed this because I surely enjoyed working, cooking in the kitchen, baking in the kitchen with my grandbaby. I don't get a chance to do this with her that often, but we're gonna be doing this quite often now that I see that she enjoys baking and really being in front of the camera, you guys. Okay, so we are ready. Do we want to show them how our cookies are looking?
Yeah.
All right, you want to hold it up for them? I'm gonna let you hold them up. I hold one side up and you hold the other side up. Okay, so these are how the cookies are looking right now. Asia did the ones to cut out. I did the ones that I used the cookie scoop, and I also used the 1 tablespoon scoop as well to show you guys that you don't necessarily need a scoop to make great cookies. And then you can also roll them up in a ball as well and just put them on a pan. Whatever works best for you, you can do it, but we just want to show you different ways of how you can lay out your cookies. And these cookies are going to be baked for about 9 minutes, between 9 and 12 minutes. And I always say this to you guys that it depends upon your stove. So we're gonna bake it at, I believe at 375, but let me double check. 375 if I'm not mistaken. 375, Asia?
I guess.
Was this 375? It was 375, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna bake it at 375 at between 9 and 12 minutes. Okay, here we go. Are we ready, Asia? We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, tell them to stay tuned.
Stay tuned, you guys. You go, guys. You go, okay?
Okay. Okay, you guys, we have taken the cookies out of the oven and we gave it time enough to cool off. So we're gonna get my husband, Roderick, to come on over and taste the cookies.
Hello, everyone.
Okay,
guess
let
I
me
need
move
to
over.
squeeze
Let me
in
move
here.
over. Okay. All right, so darling, I did this, and I don't know where you weren't down here when I was doing this.
Okay.
When we were mixing it together.
Okay.
So I did this side by hand, and then Asia used the blender. Not blender, the mixer, to do her side. So that's her side, and this my side. So you pick whichever side you want, and you let everybody know how good these cookies are.
Okay, I'm gonna try Asia's side. How
Okay.
about that?
Okay.
Good good job. Very good job.
Very good
So it's
job.
very good.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
So can you explain to them how, the texture and everything?
It's moist, chocolatey, because it's a chocolate chip cookie. And it definitely has a great taste to it, as if it's not even store-bought. It doesn't taste store-bought, so you can tell it's a homemade cookie. So she did a great job. Great job, great job.
All right, okay.
Great job.
So you want to dig in, girl? You want to take a little small because we got to eat dinner in a few minutes, you guys. So I don't want you to spoil your appetite. Okay? You like? Okay, so we're going to taste too. We're going to close this video out. Asia, did you want to taste one of your cookies?
Yes.
Okay, you can get whichever one you want to taste. Let everybody know how it tastes.
Tastes good.
Tastes good. Tell them right there. Look in the camera and tell them it's good.
Tastes good. And it's the same thing that Papa said. It's like yummy.
Yummy.
I know.
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
It's moist. It's soft. And it melts in your mouth, you guys. It melts in your mouth. Okay. All right, y'all.
Well, there goes my appetite.
No, you don't eat. Okay, so we want you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, please. What we want them to do, Asia? Look in the camera and tell them loud, girl.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel. Okay? And share. Okay, until next time, we will see you guys later. And we're gonna cheers. Toast you guys a cheers with our cookies.